Welcome to the Living Your Greatness podcast. I am your host, Ben Mumme. The purpose of the podcast is to inspire millions of people across the world to achieve greatness and enhance their overall personal well-being. Living Your Greatness is becoming the go-to resource that CEOs, elite athletes, professional coaches, and entrepreneurs rely on to upgrade themselves. The podcast helps you master the best of what other people have already figured out. So I gladly invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy tuning in to today's episode. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Living Your Greatness. This is your host, Ben Mumme. In each solo episode, you will receive valuable knowledge, wisdom, and life lessons. The goal is to equip you with mindset strategies, tactics, and tools to help you live a great life. So thank you for being here. I desire to become one of your greatest mentors. The topic that we will discuss in today's solo episode is how to make a fitness routine a sustainable habit. Jim Rohn once said, "Motivation is what gets you started, but habit is what keeps you going." One of the biggest barriers to starting or maintaining a fitness routine has to do with something I call a fitness resistance, which is the reluctance to welcome fitness into our lives in the form of a sustainable fitness routine. So I want to ask you a question. How hard is it to change ingrained habits? Well, guess what? When researchers tracked people's everyday activities, they found that a staggering 90% of what people do each day is so dictated by routine and so consistent that the mathematical equations can accurately predict future behavior. The bottom line is, it's human nature to simply revert to the comfort of our existing routines. This means that making fitness a sustainable habit requires a bit of conscious effort and some willingness. The first thing to note is that if you're going to start an exercise habit, an incremental approach works better than going big right out of the gate. One or two workouts that leave you feeling exhausted and sore aren't going to achieve your goal, and they might just discourage you from getting into a fitness routine. So instead, you want to change the perspective. You want to change your mindset. You want to fall in love with fitness, and to do that, you will have to create a habit loop. Now, any habit is essentially a feedback loop of 4 phases. The first one is cue, so you want to make it obvious. The second one is craving. You want to make it attractive. The third one is response, so you want to make it easy. And the fourth one is reward, so you want to make it satisfying. So let's say you're trying to get into the habit of working out. Laying out your athletic gear the night before would be an amazing type of cue. Following a simple fitness routine that's fun and efficient and fits within your schedule would be an example of a craving. Training at home or training with a community of people or choosing a gym that is close to your home as possible would be an example of a response. Tracking your workout performance on a fitness app like Strava and seeing your fitness level improving over time can then be an example of a reward. The goal is to train your brain to crave the reward to create this new fitness routine. When you stick with this routine, over time you will create great habits and sustainable results. So don't wait until you've reached your goal to be proud of yourself. Enjoy the process and be proud of every step you take toward reaching your goal. Now, when it comes to building a long-term fitness habit, what can you do to increase your chances of success? Well, here are 9 ways that I would like to share with you that you could create a fitness routine that you will love to do consistently. Number 1, set a realistic starting point. When you're on your way out to creating a fitness habit, it's easy to get carried away. You may plan to work out every single day for the next week, but if this means that you're going from 0 workouts to working out every day, then you might be setting unrealistic expectations. You don't want to start too intense, or you'll just end up hurting yourself and falling out of the bandwagon a week into your new fitness routine. Be realistic with your starting point, and you're more likely to stick with your fitness routine. You can always add more workouts with time. Number 2, build your workouts into other routines. Along with starting small, it's a good idea to build your workout into other routines. If you already have a good morning routine, see if there's room to squeeze in a workout. Number 3, understand your why. Take some time to think about a long-term fitness habit that is important to you. Understanding your why can help you maintain your motivation to build a fitness habit. On the days you're tempted to skip a workout, remember why it's worth it to show up. Number 4, create smart goals. Fitness can mean something different to anyone. As you're building your fitness habit, create specific goals around what it means for you to be fit. Now, if you just set a goal like, I want to be fit, it's too general. So instead, you want to create goals that are specific, measurable, action-oriented, realistic, and time-bound sensitive. As you achieve your fitness goals, set new ones that push you even further. Goals are an excellent way to help you stay on track over the long term. Number 5, set short-term tasks. Once you have your specific goal, then you also have to have something concrete to work toward. If it will take you a few months to accomplish your goal, then it might be hard to maintain your momentum. It's helpful to set short-term tasks that support your long-term goal. These short-term tasks are like mini checkpoints that you could use to stay on track with building your fitness habit. Number 6, keep a workout journal. When you keep a workout journal, you have a great place to write down your goals and track your progress. Writing down your workouts in a journal gives you a visual record of what you've accomplished. On the days that you feel like you're stuck or you've hit a plateau, you can look back on how far you've come from where you have started. Number 7, expect setbacks. Expecting setbacks may sound like a negative approach, but setbacks tend to catch us off guard. Some obstacles you can control, but there are other obstacles that you can't predict or even prevent from happening. However, if you have a plan for how you will handle a setback, like an unexpected work trip, then you'll know the best way to get back on track. Number 8, keep yourself accountable. You should never underestimate the power of accountability. It could be a fitness instructor or a friend. Having someone you know who will check in with you is a great way to avoid slipping into a rut with your new fitness routine. Number 9, find a workout you love. I honestly think this is the most important one. When you participate in activities that you enjoy, you're more likely to continue doing them. If you don't like your current fitness routine, you probably won't be able to sustain it. On the other hand, when you find a workout you love, then it's more likely that you'll turn that routine into a sustainable habit. Now, I hope you have enjoyed these 9 ways to create a fitness routine that is sustainable. So I want to take this last moment to really thank you for being here. I hope this solo episode has added some value and some perspective to your life. If you enjoyed listening to my podcast, I encourage you to hit that subscribe button. By doing so, it will give you unlimited access to all future podcast episodes to come. I want to end off now this episode by wishing you to keep living your greatness. Have a wonderful day. Much love, Ben. Thank you for listening to the Living Your Greatness podcast. If this show has added some value, don't be shy to subscribe, leave a rating, and make a review.